As many of the images from the state today are, North Carolina state health officials today say that 22 acute care hospitals there are now reconnected to the power grid after being on generator power for several days. They also say they're maintaining close contact with the facilities and keeping them supplied with food and water and other supplies that they need to stay operational. That is certainly welcome news, but only, as our Gary Tuckman reports, a glimmer in what are for so many right now some very dark days.
This area is known as Green River Cove. It's right near Hendersonville, North Carolina, southeast of Asheville. This road is treacherous even in the best of times. When it rains, it's even more treacherous. But now it has been devastated from the remnants of the storm. You can see the guardrail is gone. The drop here off the side of the road, which has been so heavily damaged, is about 100 feet down. Cars are not supposed to be on here anymore. There are also houses below. We've talked to some people who live in the area. They say they were trying to get down to the houses to see if people they know are still there because they haven't been able to find out what happened to those people, but they weren't able to hike down, and neither are we. We have been told that there have been helicopter rescues of people who live in the homes below, but there's absolutely no way to know for sure if there are still people who are in those homes that have been damaged below us. We decided to go down the hill farther, and what we saw is the literal and figurative end of the road. The devastation of the storm, look what it led to. This is the street right here. And you can see that the street just comes to an end before plunging down here. These boulders that are right here, the locals here say these boulders actually moved from the force of the storm.
All the houses in front of mine on the riverside of the road are gone.
Brad McMillan and Nick Wolf both live in this area. Their homes are okay, but the experience has been traumatic.
We moved here because the Green River Narrows is an iconic piece of Class 5 whitewater, and we're whitewater kayakers. So we moved our whole lives down here for this area and these riverbeds, and they've all been completely destroyed and rearranged. So it's extremely emotional on a lot of different levels.
Near Greenwater Cove is the small town of Saluda, North Carolina, a population of only about 800 people. We don't know of anyone who is killed or injured in this town, but there's lots of damages to the businesses and the homes. Right over here, this is the Green River Barbecue, local restaurant known for its ribs. This business is more than 40 years old, but the people who own it right now only bought it 8 months ago. You can see all over the floor this mud. It keeps getting deeper and deeper as you walk in, because there was a mudslide in this part of the building. You can see how deep the mud has gotten right here. The mud came in through a crevice inside this wall. Bree and Tom Haas are the restaurant owners.
It's overwhelming. It's really daunting trying to think of what our next steps are. Insurance doesn't cover mudslides, so that's no help. We've talked to people about getting the tree off the building, and it's going to be weeks before anyone can get to us.
How is this going to be financially for you?
Devastating. Yeah.
Gary, were there emergency personnel on the scene when you were in Green River Cove?
So while we were there, Anderson, we didn't see any emergency personnel, but that doesn't mean the men and the women who are doing the emergency work aren't heroes. There are just so many neighborhoods throughout western North Carolina where they have to be. They can't be everywhere all the time. We did mention there were helicopter rescues over the weekend. One thing I think is very important to mention, because we cover so many hurricanes and tropical storms and tornadoes, I think a lot of drivers believe there will always be a gate or a sign telling you not to use a certain road. And so many roads are destroyed, you can't have gates or signs everywhere. And that road we were on today while we were driving, there was no gate or sign. And at one point, we hit a mud patch and we kind of slid over way closer to the cliff than I wanted to be. So I think it's important to warn people about that. Please be careful when you're driving after these storms.
Gary, you too. Gary, thanks very much. As we mentioned, President Biden will visit the area on Wednesday. Vice President Harris cut short a West Coast trip, returned to Washington, and visited FEMA headquarters.
Over the past few days, our nation has endured some of the worst destruction and devastation that we have seen in quite some time. And we have responded with our best, with the best folks who are on the ground and here doing the kind of work that is about rising to a moment of crisis to do everything we can to lift up folks who deserve to be seen and heard.
The former president also weighed in from Georgia with a lie about the Republican governor in Georgia not getting the help he needs from Washington. It's a lie made all the more brazen because of what the governor himself had already said just a couple hours earlier. Here's what both men said.
The governor's doing a very good job. He's having a hard time getting the president on the phone. I guess they're not being responsive. The federal government is not being responsive.
The president just called me yesterday afternoon. I missed him and called him right back. And he just said, hey, what do you need? And I told him, you know, we got what we need. We'll work through the federal process. He offered that if there's other things we need, just to call him directly, which I appreciate that.
Well, late today, President Biden was asked about this. Take a look.
He's lying, and the governor told him he was lying. The governor told me he was lying. I've spoken to the governor, spending time with him, and he told me he's lying. I don't know why he does this.
Well, needless to say, with all the real problems on the ground right now, it says a lot that someone is adding a made-up problem to the list. Join us now to talk first and foremost about those very real problems, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. So, Governor Cooper, where do things stand tonight in terms of getting food and water people who are stranded in western North Carolina and, you know, getting power and phone service?
Still, the number one priority is making sure that we are saving lives. There are 92 search and rescue teams who are active right now and who are still bringing people to safety. I was in Asheville today at the landing zone where we are bringing in food and water. I was also there with Administrator Criswell of FEMA. She's going to be with us the next few days. She was with me all day today. They've delivered a million liters of water, 600,000 meals. We have sent out hundreds of pallets to 20 different locations throughout western North Carolina. We have a beautiful, beautiful mountains in North Carolina, but they are rugged sometimes to get through, even on a beautiful day. After this catastrophic storm, it is very difficult to get to all of those places. That's why we are relying on air power. I also talked to a lot of people. I went to a hospital, spoke with nurses who are working hard, spending the night in the hospital. I went and talked with restaurant owners who are opening their restaurants and serving free food to people. I talked with people who are running some hotels who have just opened their hotels and they're letting first responders come to spend the night who have come from other states to help us. This is a strong community pulling together to help each other. There's a lot to do in the short term. There's going to be a monumental task to recover in the long term.
Do you have a sense right now of how many people are still missing or unaccounted for?
So we've had 2,900 calls over the entire time to our 211 to say that we can't get in touch with somebody. I know that a lot of people have gotten in touch with their people as our cell phone service is gradually coming back up. I talked with several people today, one this morning when I was there, saying that they hadn't heard from their brother. By this afternoon, they had. So there's not a real tally of that to my understanding. But what I do know is that when we get these calls, there are teams that are going out and doing welfare checks and knocking on doors to see if people are there. In addition to continuing to rescue people from these waters, we still have some rising rivers and the potential for more damage. But I'll tell you, this catastrophic event is one that North Carolinians can overcome. We just all have to work together. And this is an unprecedented, massive effort that is being coordinated among local, state, federal, nonprofits. It's been amazing to see the work that's going on. We've just got to make sure that it reaches every corner of western North Carolina, and that is going to be a large task. I'll be going back in the morning. I'll be going to Jackson County in addition to Buncombe County, and we're going to continue to work to help people.
I know politics is the last thing on your mind. I do want to give you the opportunity to respond to something that the former president has said about North Carolina and you. He said, I'll be there shortly, but don't like the reports that I'm getting about the federal government and the Democrat governor of the state going out of their way to not help people in Republican areas, end quote. Do you have any response to that?
You know, it makes no difference who you are. If you need help, we are going to provide it. And if there is ever a time where we all need to come together and put politics aside, it is now.
North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, thank you so much.